The new series Loki, critics are calling it the best television show yet in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The epic time-traveling crime thriller picking up where Avengers Endgame left off. And this morning, we have Loki himself, Tom Hiddleston, with us live. Tom, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you, Michael. How are you?
I'm doing great. It is great to see you. There is so much excitement because Loki is back, baby, as we say here in the studio. And he's cheated death. He's cheated death more than once. But were you surprised when you got the call that not only was he coming back, but he was getting his own show?
Yes. Simply, I was. But delighted. And the reason for the surprise was that scene at the beginning of Avengers Infinity War between Loki and Thanos had felt very final. But you know, Loki's the God of Mischief, and he's such a fun, complex character. He's always got one last trick up his sleeve.
And I tell you that you were shocked, but the fans were shocked. You were delighted. The fans are delighted. And I heard you had an interesting run-in with a group of young kids in London.
Yes. So one day I was, out in the park and minding my own business and looking at the sky, thinking, is it going to rain later on? It probably will. It is the UK after all. And then suddenly from nowhere, I heard this this shout from a group of school children across the park. They simply said, "Are you really dead?" Which I thought was, it's like, on a sort of Tuesday morning, it's an existential question to be asked when you're thinking about other things. But yeah, I find it very, very funny.
Well, kids don't have any filter. We all know that. And we have a clip right now. And in this clip, Loki, the prisoner of the Time Variance Authority, where he's stuck in a bureaucratic nightmare for messing with time. Let's take a look at Loki.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
What?
Sign this too.
Oh, this is absurd.
And this.
Oh, imagine if you only had to do that in real life, man. Hey, we just,
I know.
I just saw that fall from the ceiling, and I'm like, whoa, what was it like to do that stunt?
It's really interesting. We had an amazing stunt department on this show, run by Monique Ganderton and stunt coordinator called Lloyd Bateman, my stunt double Matt Laborde. And they're the best of the best. But the time came that I was about 30 feet off the ground, standing over a trap door, and inside the costume. There you can see my highly skilled training for this particular thing. But I'm wearing that harness and suspended on these wires, and they're hidden inside my costume. But on the day, I'm still standing over a trap door, and the barn doors open, and I fall those 30 feet, not quite as fast as gravity would take me. So I've got a little bit of give in the wire, but it is a hair-raising moment just before you go.
Well, I tell you what, Tom, we are glad you did it. We cannot wait to see the first episode of Loki. It's going to start streaming on Disney Plus tomorrow.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.